Hello and welcome to Crusader Kings 3 Princes of Darkness. I'm looking forward to this playthrough. Just a pre-warning, there's probably going to be a long time before we press play because I want to take my time and really get immersed in the mod and just read what everything is. Because I think this mod has some brilliant potential for some roleplay and some immersion. Right, so let's go ahead and start a new game. I put up a poll yesterday and you guys have decided that we're going to be playing as Meerlinda here of Clan Tremere. So let's go ahead and read the introduction for the clan first. The youngest clan of vampires, the Tremere were once mages of the Order of Hermes before their founder began his search to preserve his fading immortality. This quest damned him and most of his house to becoming vampires. Since their birth, the Tremere have had many enemies, from the Tzmiski, upon whose land they encroach, to the Salubri for the murder of Saulot. Still, their ironclad discipline and powerful magics have allowed them to endure so far. Clan Tremere's position is shaky, beleaguered by foes on all sides. They would need the talent and intellect of their most brilliant members to survive. So, of course, if you're new to the world of darkness, kind of like I am, Clan Tremere at this time period are kind of like the least trusted and the most hated because they're not natural vampires. They were a group of mages, warlocks, and they basically became vampires in pursuit for immortality. So we've lost most of our magic powers, but we have gained immortality because we're now a vampire. Morning, John. Nice to see you. So we're going to be playing as Meerlinda here. Meerlinda is the sober-minded and rational part of the inner council of the Seven of Clan Tremere. Within the old house Tremere, she was the only woman deemed worthy by Tremere to accompany him to the highest reaches of magic. She has the respect of both Atreus and Goratrix, being able to play the role of the peacemaker within the council. Sent to England, Meerlinda's role is double, preparing a new home for the clan if the Parthians fall, and investigating the rumors around the Holy Grail and its effect on vampires. So let Atreus and Goratrix go at each other's throats. When they both fail, Clan Tremere will renew itself here under your careful supervision. So we are starting in Northumbria. Can we do a better job than Ayla? I hope so. My goal will to be conquer all of Britain in this series. As for the game rules, let's stick everything on default, except we're going to turn on Iron Man mode as normal, and let's go down to health. So we're going to, actually, it's not even here anymore. I think, has it been moved or is it just gone? I think random harm events are already disabled. Okay, so we're going to keep everything else as the default. Let's apply that and let us jump straight into our playthrough. Morning, CC. How are you doing? Let's rename this to Meerlinda quickly. And we're going to start our playthrough. There's going to be a lot of reading. I have done a little bit of lore research, so I'll try and fill you guys in where I can. But it would be easier to do that once we've jumped in here. There's a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. I can't believe I only heard about World of Darkness like a year ago. It's crazy. First, thank you for playing the mod. Princes of Darkness is an overhaul of the base game aimed at bringing the World of Darkness to life in Crusader Kings 3. As such, it has many gameplay concepts altered and uses the extensive lore of its world to propose a different experience all around. So we're going to go through all of this because I think it would be a good introduction, not just for me, but players new to the world and the mod as well. So let's talk about the main vampire mechanics. The first thing to note is that as a vampire, you are immortal, sort of. You won't die of old age or disease, but being put to the torch or decapitated will still end your unlife. As such, succession is a lesser but still present concern for you. In the same vein, marriages can't produce children, so they are mostly a political tool available to a select few religions. Religions are a core part of the gameplay even more than in CK3. Here it represents the core philosophical tenets of your character, which help them not fall to the beast. Which, if you don't know, if you don't feed enough, you get more hunger, which is down here, and basically you can give in to the hunger and you just become, you're not yourself anymore. You're just uncontrollable, eating everything in sight, and pretty much you're going to be killed by any other vampire or vampire hunter. Indeed, the beast, a literal manifestation of your inner monstrosity, is one of your worst foes, and managing your stress is paramount to not fall prey to it, as it would mean your character has become a feral wight, resulting in their abdication. Take notice of your hunger, a core modifier representing your need for blood. Hunger is used for many schemes and powers and replenished slowly or without active hunting. Welcome, Valadar. Welcome to stream. Never played the mod. I've played it once, but it's one of those mods where it's so big. I've been so hesitant to get into it, but recently I've been getting into the lore and I'm loving it. This is your favorite mod in the game? Butter my pickle. Love the username. Welcome. Let's see. So some more advanced concepts. Vampires are slow at learning new things. As such, you still have access to the base lifestyles, but at a lower rate of progression. You can instead choose to invest your time into the disciplines, opening the powers of the damned for your use. Buildings represent your influence over the mortal populace. Most are capped by a stat-like control, and you will have to choose how to balance these. Note that major centers of populations represented by high development duchy capitals are the biggest asset any prince can dream of. Warfare is sensibly altered with a big emphasis on knights. The prowess of your knights can easily overcome a much more numerous foe, especially if mostly composed of levies. As such, be wary of high prowess hostile vampires. In a world full of deceit and tricks, intrigue plays a bigger role. There are new schemes to discover, some linked to your powers, and most of the characters have secrets better left untold, or used for blackmail, if their religion allows it. We need to see if we have any secrets. So let's see, we've already done the basics. Let's learn a little bit about the world and its lore. You haven't heard of it, but saving up for PC so you can play CK3 with mods, stuck on console at the moment. When I first upgraded from console to PC, one of the best decisions I made. Stay patient, it will be worth it, CC. The World of Darkness is a universe running for more than 30 years. With hundreds of books and other medias covering it, the main idea is that in our world, several factions of supernatural creatures are interacting below the surface, creating an underworld full of intrigue and stories. And some of those creatures, I might go over them here actually. I'll add that afterwards just in case. The vampires of the World of Darkness are mainly the result of the biblical curse against Cain, the first murderer, and most are tracing back their lineage to him in a system they call generations. This dynasty tree of the undead has branched into several factions, the clans, each with its strength, weakness, and geographical power base. We can actually see that in the game, so we'll do that in a moment. In the Dark Ages, vampires, which you are playing now, we are following the undead world at the crossroad of several major crises. The sack of Constantinople has happened and broken the major Cainite empire of the time, having a ripple effect as far as France and Persia. Meanwhile, the Church Inquisition is gathering support and information, almost ready to usher the age of retribution on the cursed bloodsuckers. So there are vampires, which we are playing as. There are werewolves. There are fays. There are gargoyles. There's wights. There's ghouls. There's mummies. I feel like I'm missing one. There's demons. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff in this mod and universe. Okay, so... Wait, we already did this, didn't we? Yeah, we did this one. So we're on here. So are we on this one now? No, we did this one. Okay, wipe my supernatural trace and go to character. No, we're not going to do that. Right, back to the beginning. I think we've read everything. I'm good for this part, but I want more details. You will get more detailed information on the mod mechanics in the next days. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, we're in the game. Let's go down to 1x speed, just in case I accidentally unpause. We got a lot to go through. I think the first thing we should take a look at is our character. No. Yes. But first, so this is Tremere. He is a 3rd generation vampire. And basically Tremere, and in the lore, was it Etrius? No, I think it was Goratrix. Basically found a way to become vampires and get our immortality. What he didn't know is that we would also all lose our magic. So we're not we can still do very simple magic, but not crazy magic anymore. We can still do like blood magic, but nothing else. So we are, if we go, let's go to the dynasty tree here. This is the best way to see it. We are the original members of the Council of Tremere. Tremere is in torpor. When he consumed Saulot, basically there's a lot of conflicting stories and lore, but it's not possible for him to stay awake because some believe that Saulot's soul is in him and it controls him. So we only wake him up for important events and whatnot. So these are our council members and we are here. If we go to like another vampire, so Mithras, he's a 4th generation, he's a Ventrue. If we go back far enough, you can actually see that Cain from the Bible, is the first vampire that was made. And if we go under him to the 3rd generations, so these guys are the origins of all the major clans that we'll probably see in our games. And everyone kind of goes down from there, right? But let's read our traits. The world is complex, and I feel like it's going to take us a while. Okay, so we are diligent. Meerlinda does not shy away from hard work. We are deceitful. To lie and deceive is in our nature. And we are calm. Meerlinda takes things in stride, leading a slow-paced life. So, look at our stats. We have very good diplomacy, intrigue, stewardship, and learning. We also have kind of decent prowess as well. Although we will see vampires with much higher prowess. We have a Grey Eminence, as familiar with the nuances of diplomacy as the back of her hand. Meerlinda is a master of the art. We are a diplomat. So, Meerlinda navigates the perilous waters of social interactions deftly and achieves her goals with dazzling charisma and conviction while mediating between the highest rulers of the land. Now here come the fun ones. We have Fortitude Advanced, so it gives us a little bit of prowess, but it also unlocks some vampire abilities. Fortitude is a discipline that grants kindred unearthly toughness, even to the point of resisting fire and sunlight. Fortitude grants the Cainite the ability to resist all kinds of damage. However, it fulfills its part of God's curse, invalid bred arrogance and overconfidence. We'll take a look at this when we go to our skill trees. We also have Thaumaturgy Advanced, which is basically blood sorcery. So it gives us prowess again. Thaumaturgy is the closely guarded form of blood sorcery practiced by the vampiric Clan Tremere. Created by exhaustive research and extensive experimentation, Thaumaturgy utilizes the principles of hermetic magic used by House Tremere when it was still a cabal of mages, adapted to be fueled by the inherent magical powers of Vitae rather than quintessence. And a little bit of extra lore insight for magic. There's 2 kinds of magic. You have linear magic and free magic, I think it's called. Pretty much anyone can learn linear magic. That's like very simple spells. But the more free dynamic kind of magic, you really had to just have a natural talent for it. But it was also very dangerous as well, because you could shape reality and reshape it, but you could risk causing a paradox, which would basically wipe you from existence or even the world around you. So mages are kind of the strongest thing in this universe. Although you need to learn to control the power. We have Dominator Advanced, so we get more prowess again. Dominator is a discipline that overwhelms another person's mind with the vampire's will, forcing victims to think or act according to the vampire's decree. Dominate's aspect of the curse of vampirism is that it devalues the basis of true friendship or intimacy. Dominate also dulls the empathy of the user, and one must take care not to become accustomed to being surrounded by sycophants at all times. And then lastly, we have Celerity. Celerity is a discipline that grants vampires supernatural quickness and reflexes. For some Cainites, the mortal world moves in slow motion. In times of stress, vampires with Celerity can move with amazing speed, becoming blurs of motion to anyone, mortal or immortal, who does not possess the discipline. So we are an overpowered vampire. And that's not it. We have Obfuscate Advanced as well. Obfuscate is a discipline that allows vampires to conceal themselves, deceive the mind of others, or make them ignore what the user does not want to be seen. Obfuscate is part of Cain's curse on the antediluvians in blotting them out from creation. Frequent users of the discipline find themselves divorced from society, never participating in social interactions and only observing. And then we are a mystic, we are comely, we are quick, we are a vampire, of course. So we get more prowess, we get an extra hostile scheme. Excuse me. We cannot have children, although we can convert people to vampires and they become our childer. And we can use hostile schemes against our own children. And we're immortal. And we are part of the Tremere clan, so we get extra experience for phlegmatic and sanguine lifestyle trees. And we are a 4th generation vampire, which means our ghouls have 40% more damage and toughness. That was a lot to take in. If we take a look, so we are 4th generation. I don't believe, if we take a look at the world, that there are any 3rd generation vampires at the moment. So one thing you can do is if you eat a vampire, which is known as diablerie, one of the greatest things you can commit as a vampire, you can consume their powers. So if you start as like a 15th generation, you can work your way up and become strong. But there's no 3rd generation vampires. Let's see how many 4th generations there are. 114, and we are one of them. Next, let's take a look at our faith, because this will guide our beliefs and our morals and stuff like this. So we have asceticism. Children with the learning education focus may gain the wise man trait if they do well in their studies, and mystic becomes a virtue. We have the pursuit of knowledge. May debate other lords of the realm at the cost of opinion to gain or lose piety. Makes the following traits virtues, so all of our learning. Because we are a band of mates. Mates? Mages. We value knowledge and learning. And in fact, if you're a true Tremere, it's even said that they would only feed upon those with intellect. So we might do that as well. Why is that a sin? Because in the world where vampires are kind of hunted by everyone, vampires killing vampires is not a good thing. That's why people hate the Tremere so much. Because Tremere went out and captured Saulot, which is 3rd generation, I believe, of the Salubri clan. And they basically consumed him to gain the powers. Right, so we're here. So we got the pyramid as well. Vassals can't declare wars on other vassals without a hook on their liege. Opinion of liege plus 20. The Tremere clan is basically shaped like a pyramid scheme, which is why we have this. So we have wrathful as a sin, cynical, and compassionate. For virtuous, we have calm, which we are calm. Patient, zealous, callous, learning, focus, scholar, mystic, and loyal. Consume a vampire's soul, I mean. I think I answered it. If you don't understand, then I can try to explain again. But we will get down to it. I think we have something here that describes the library in a way, so I will go over that. So we have conviction and self-control. Loses piety when frenzy. Opinion of others with conviction and self-control plus 10. Callous and zealous become virtuous. We've already seen this. Compassionate, cynical. Yeah, okay. And all warlocks, we're a warlock. We gain 10% less stress. We are also righteous. Adherents of other faiths will have opinion penalties of 100%. We can revoke landed titles from evil infidels without incurring tyranny. That's always nice. So we're not allowed to marry as a Tremere. Divorce is always allowed. We can legitimize bastards, but we can't have children, so we can ignore this. And we do have unrestricted marriage, because as it said, marriage is more of a political thing in this. Kingslaying is only shunned. So I could murder my child if I'm not a fan of what they're doing. While it is appalling to murder one's own relatives, such acts are not inherently more criminal than any other murder. As for our clergy doctrines, we have control. So control growth plus 20% is nice. Anyone can serve in the clergy. Clerical marriage is allowed. And rulers appoint their own realm priest or court chaplain. The realm priest or court chaplain can be fired and replaced by a new appointee. Very nice. Now this is where some interesting stuff comes in. Our supernatural tolerances. So these are the kind of creatures we accept and which ones we don't like. So, infernalism. Characters with the demon, infernalist, or barley trait are shunned. And characters with the demonology trait are shunned. Characters with the mage or sorceress trait are fully accepted, of course, because we used to be a band of mages belonging to Hermes. Haunting. Characters with the wraith, necromancy, or oblivion traits are fully accepted. And wraith faiths are considered astray. Now, characters with the hunter trait are criminals. Hunters are humans that basically try and hunt down vampires and kill them. Characters with the mummy trait are shunned. Characters with the Wang Kuei trait are shunned. Shapeshifters are criminal. And characters with the firstborn fae or changeling trait are shunned. So actually, we're quite accepting. Masquerade blood cult. Characters with the trait consensualist or familiars are shunned. Characters with the cultist trait are accepted. We'll see if that comes into play. So diablerie. Characters with the traits diablerist or blood leech are fully accepted in the Tremere clan because we did consume Saulot. And that's why a lot of the other clans hate us. So we could eat other vampires if they piss us off. Which we might actually look into doing. Frenzy is criminals, so characters with the white trait are criminals because they've lost control. Thin blood, so characters with the 14th, 15th, or 16th generation traits are shunned. We don't really like them. Blood oaths are accepted, so characters with the unbondable trait are criminals. So I think blood oaths are kind of like ghouls and stuff, and we can control them. Ghoul of vassalage. So characters with the trait Ghoul, Regnant, or Master Regnant are fully accepted. And of course, blood sorcery is also accepted. Then we have a bunch of special doctrines which give us loads of buffs as well. One of them is actually dedicated to us, look. So from this, let's see. So some faiths are considered evil. Loyal is a virtue. Adherents are resistant to the negative effects of being tortured. We get same faith opinion -10. But hostile scheme power +20%. There's our one. Domain limit +1, but we lose 40% lifestyle experience. That kind of sucks. Allows adherents to divine the stars and predict the future. Vassals and counties are less likely to join factions against us, but we get more dread decay. And it costs rulers of this faith 20% less piety to declare holy wars, which there's a lot of different faiths because of how it's used in this game. So that is very strong. As for our holy sites, we're getting scheme secrecy, same faith opinion. We need to take a few more of this. I want this one because we want all of Britain. But I think that's most of the stuff for our character. We don't have any artifacts. We also have our culture as well. We're just English. So I think for the most part, we can kind of ignore this stuff. Heavy cavalry is stronger. Let's take a look at our men-at-arms. So we do start with ghouls, which are quite strong. They are a ghouler type. They counter heavy cavalry, light cavalry, heavy infantry, spearmen, and skirmishers. We also have some regular bowmen, but if we look in here, we also have some extra stuff. So we have maniacs. They counter skirmishers and archers. And we have mass-embraced vampires as well. And they counter a bunch too. We will unlock some more in a moment when we unpause. But, right, I think we can get stuck in. It's a lot to take in. Also, important characters have this. So we can read a little bit about them here. But we kind of read her introduction anyway. So we don't need to do that. Do I have any secrets? I do. As you can see, I already have the secret diablerie because we consumed Saulots. So we gotta hope that doesn't get out. Especially as Mithras here of Clan Ventrue is currently our liege. They will not look kindly upon that. Right. As for our lifestyle, we already have a bunch of vampire perks here. Should we read through them? So we have blood sorcery. Siege phase time -10%. You unlock a better option for the covered masquerade character interaction. Find secret progress speed +25%. Diablerie scheme power +10. Unlock a thaumaturgy power, allowing you to potentially increase your blood potency. Murder scheme power +10. Prowess +1. Murder scheme power +10 again. Prowess +1 and unlocks a dueler move. And then we have thaumaturgy advanced, which we've already seen. Unlocks incorporeal form shapeshift option. This character assumes an incorporeal state, not unlike a ghost, able to freely pass through objects and rendered immune to physical damage. So we lose prowess. But our intrigue goes up. We gain more intrigue lifestyle experience. And abduction, diablerise, and murder all get +30%. Interesting. And as you can see, because we don't have these treats, I can't actually go down the traits. We can't go down these skill trees. Right. We also have some phlegmatic perks here. So what does this do? Improve the control over the masquerade, giving you less risks to be exposed and more chances to cover it in specific instances. Blood Bond scheme power +15. What does that do? Blood Bond is a hostile scheme to gain a hook or reinforce a weak blood bond into a strong hook. It is a secret scheme based on intrigue that can recruit agents. Your target may accept a blood bond without challenging. Depending on if you're their liege, their faith doctrine on blood oaths, and if they trust you. Unlike a normal scheme, the listed scheme success chance is not relevant. However, scheme power does affect how quickly the scheme can be completed. After the scheme completes, a combined intrigue and prowess duel will determine the success. Okay, we have abduction and invite to court acceptance +10. You can unlock the abduct scheme. In addition, you gain the ability to command others in various ways, opening the mesmerize scheme. There's gonna be a lot of reading, guys. Morning, Joseph. How you doing? Mesmerize is a personal scheme that aims to force a being to follow your command. It is made available by the discipline of Dominate Mesmerize perk. Right. Unlike a normal scheme, the listed scheme success chance is not relevant. Okay. Instead, this is a stewardship duel, which will determine the success. Interesting. Vampires with a lower generation than the attacker are immune. So we can only do this on other 4th generation vampires, as are vampires that have achieved Golconda, which is a whole nother mechanic, where I think Golconda is essentially where vampires overcome the negatives, and they just reach this new level of ascension. Characters with submissive personalities are easier to mesmerize. Vampires with a lower generation than their opponent will get an advantage. Most mortals have few defenses against their power. Chances of success are also increased by Rationalize, Dominate Advanced, Will Conquers, and below so above. Right. We've also got the Forgetful Mind. You unlock a Bella option for the Color Masquerade character interaction. It also allows a character interaction that can lead to an opinion boost with the target. You have Bella odds at recruiting agents for your murder schemes. You dominate hooks also last longer, allowing you to issue commands at a later date. By convincing the victim he acted under his own volition, you unlock a new dominate command. Start a scheme. You can also get more gold by using dominate commands. Okay. Can recruit maniacs as men-at-arms. You can change personality traits and sexuality of your ghouls and herd. Interesting. And conditioning. By dominating a person several times within 10 years and using a command to reduce free will, the vampire can eventually make them an ideal servant, giving a strong dominate hook that cannot be resisted, can be maintained with further dominate command. So if we find someone that is quite strong or has really good traits, maybe we can dominate them and force them into servitude. The amount of possibility for roleplay in a merger is just, it's huge. I never know how to get stuck in or get started. Right, we have resilience. Prowess +1, Diablerie scheme resistance +5, and murder resistance +5. Bloodborne scheme resistance is up. Sway scheme resistance +10. People can't sway us. Ah, yes, because we read something earlier where we're kind of detached emotionally, right? I think that's the dominate stuff. Toughness. We get more resistance to Diablerie, murder, and we unlock a new fortitude character interaction. Interesting. Well, I should read these as well because it's cool flavor text. Endowed with supernatural endurance, the user's physical resolve is strengthened. The user gains a mystical ability to resist any attempts to sway them through their mundane charms, coercion, and wiles. All of the vampires with this power exhibit an innate ability to ignore the damage that would otherwise inconvenience and even disable others of their kind. With this perk, you'll be able to soak injuries using the blood to prevent yourself from being wounded. So we get more resistance. Hostile scheme resistance +20. Night effectiveness +10%. As a drought character interaction option, you can give your supernatural toughness to someone. The blood of the vampire becomes saturated with the power of their discipline, conveying a part of the power to anyone who drinks of it. The drought is administered by a way of character interaction. Okay. We get Flesh of Marble. We get more scheme resistance and unlocks a new fortitude character interaction. Right. And then we got Obfuscate. So hostile scheme resistance, personal scheme resistance, and abduct scheme resistance unlocks a character interaction to severely reduce the diplomatic range of a landed character. So we could dominate someone and then cut them off from the whole world. We get even more resistances, and find secrets progress speed is up. As you can imagine, other vampires can also have all of this, so it could be challenging. More resistances. Unlock a character's interaction to copy one's appearance. Oh, I wonder how in-depth that is. If I copied, say, Mithras' appearance and then murdered another vampire and got caught, would it go on him or me? That's interesting. Unlock a character interaction to stop all schemes targeting you. Well, that sounds strong. Travel safety +35% and even more resistances. Crazy stuff. And then we got some average diplomacy perks. Is there anything special in here? I don't think so. It's nice that we can get one alliance without marriage, though. That's going to be useful. Unlocks the bloody grand wedding. I don't think we're going to make use of that. Right. What do I want to go for first? Well, I already have blood sorcery maxed out. Can I get any of these? I could go down celerity. So this gives resistances to schemes. That doesn't sound bad. Unlock a character interaction to vastly increase the movement speed of your army. At this stage, it's very costly. Okay. More scheme resistance. Knight effectiveness goes up. Ooh. The blink character interaction no longer gives you the drained modifier. Advantage -10. Oh, that sucks. The blink character interaction no longer gives you stressed. I might go down celerity. We don't have any traits in the animal one here. We could get... No, we already have this, right? Can I get down to these, I wonder? It might be possible. I think I'm going to start with celerity because we have nothing here and I want to do this. So, supernatural quickness and reflexes. It gives us +1 prowess, but we only get 8 experience per month. So it's going to take a while. We're doing things. You can learn vampire disciplines from other vampires. Yes, that's true. But we're going to have to work all of that out as well. Morning, Jaeger. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome. So... Can we get started? There is one more thing. This is the Inner Council. We heard it mentioned in the lore. The Inner Council leads Clan Tremere in its founder's stead. Each councillor gives a specific doctrine to the Code of Tremere faith. If a councillor dies, converts away from the Code of Tremere, or falls to 0 influence, they are replaced by someone Tremere himself deems worthy. A special character interaction with the councillors allows you to ask for a boon or raise/hinder their influence. So we have the second highest influence at the moment. I could hold a council session. What is this? I can change doctrines. It costs 500 prestige. Whoa. Okay. So can I change... Oh, crazy. How do... Oh, I change it here. Right. I see. I mean, we're going to leave this as it is for now. We're not going to mess with that. That's beyond me. A council session allows the inner circle to discuss Tremere politics and provide useful guidance to the house, or just bicker endlessly among themselves. Only councillors can start a council session. Only one per 20 years is allowed. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't know what it does. What languages can I speak? I can speak Anglic, Latin, I don't know what that is. Enochian, the Dacian Volga, and the Dolu Volga language. Let's take a look at our decisions. There's a lot of stuff here as well. I did warn you guys at the beginning that there's going to be a lot of reading. Setting the sun. Mithras and his guests have been a plague upon these isles since he came running here, fleeing from his failures on the continent. It is long past time for the kindred of Albion to claim back their homeland from this so-called Persian god. He is our leech, and I do actually want to get rid of him. So what do we need to do for this? This will cripple Mithras, grant you great prestige, and form a new group of warriors dedicated to the defense of Albion. I get a holy order, and I become the patron. I get Mithras Bane for 100 years. Wow, 100% more prestige, more domain limit, and same faith opinion. 1,000 renown. And we gain a level of splendor. I need to be independent, and I need the region of Britannia, which is all of this. That could be a while away. Mithras himself needs to be dead or in torpor as well, so we'll get around to killing him. We have the Will of Tremere. Clan Tremere was birthed in war and pain, but Tizmisk are unrelenting, and our propaganda campaign against the Salubri could still be turned around. We must not stop and crush all those who oppose the Will of Tremere. Excuse me. You will become the prime counselor of the clan and unleash a curse on your remaining foes. I gain the nickname, the Voice of Tremere. I become a prime counselor. And we get more renown and splendor. So I need to be independent. I need to completely control Voivodate. Where's that? Oh, that's over here. Ah, that's because Austria is here. And I'm not sure if it's the capital tool yet. But at some point, the head of the Tremere is based in Austria. And there's a whole story about the sacking of that as well later on. But that hasn't happened yet. So we need to have the title, the House of Tremere, as well. I don't think we're going to do that for a while because we're chasing Britain first. Eternal knowledge. You are of a learned clan who knows the value and power hidden behind the written word. You must make sure to have the greatest library of this age at your disposal. You will be able to learn new lifestyles quicker, and your culture's innovations will benefit as well. I need the Book of Nod. Right. I have no idea where these are. Maybe I should have installed the artifact, search artifact mod. I'll tell you what, I'll get that ready for next stream because we want to get eternal knowledge as well. The Fae of England. The castles of Avalon and the Bitter Ashes are sure to harbor some secrets about the Holy Grail. Secure them and take their hidden powers for yourself. I gain Morgan Le Fay Reborn. Oh, wow. Plus 100% experience for all vampire lifestyle focuses. Meerlinda didn't find the grail, but she certainly found something. She is the beautiful, powerful, and terrible enchantress of these islands now. So I need to completely control Gowrie. Okay, that's up here. And I need to completely control Devon. Fun fact, guys, I was actually born in Devon. I was born up here. It's on the map. I was born in Barnstable. Which is why I like to play in the UK all the time. Let's see. So, Devon... I mean, we want to control both of these. But maybe that's long-term as well. Hi, Mick. How you doing? You've missed a lot of reading so far. But there's still more reading, so don't worry. I can start a power struggle. Your liege is weak, but a civil war can be costly. There are other ways to get the power you crave, however. You will threaten your liege to give you more power. If they accept, you will start a power struggle, diarchy. With you as the diarch. If they refuse, this will cost them a lot of prestige and earn their enmity. I need to have more maximum military strength than my liege. Okay, levy number. Right. We will get to that. Gargoyle experiments. After long experiments with gargoyles, you have uncovered the hidden talent of earthen stone and are now able to utilize the discipline of Visceratica to your own ends. You are truly a talented warlock. So we gain this. The discipline of Visceratica is the exclusive possession of the gargoyle bloodline and is an extension of their natural affinity for stone, earth, and things made thereof. Visceratica features shape-shifting abilities similar to those of Protean, but with a greater emphasis on defense. Every gargoyle will learn this, and newly created ones will also get it. Wait, I can make gargoyles? Oh, bloody hell. There's so much. So I need 30 learning, or I need to become... Wait. Oh, I'm not Verstania, though. So I need 30 learning. I have 17. We can get there. Created one or more warrior cast gargoyle. Oh. Okay. We will work this out. We will work this out as we get there. I can found a holy order. That's normal stuff. I can petition liege, pay homage, and found a new kingdom. Right. We can steer house unity. That means we do have clans now, don't we? How do we see clans again? Here, there we go. So we are currently friendly. So unlocks rescue house member Casus Belli, unlocks unify house Casus Belli. House vassals are less likely to create factions, and Casus Belli cost plus 15%. Doesn't this cost stuff to do? Piety, yes. So where do we want this? I'm undecided. One thing I thought of is if I created ghouls and I killed all of the other Tremeres, could I put all of the ghouls on the council and basically become the leader? Well, it said Tremere decides the next successor, so I don't think so. Are there werewolves in the mod? Yes. Yes, there are. Commission artifact, search for physician, caravan master, custom character. We're not going to click on that. Choose the colors of House Meerlinda. Change the color scheme of your house members' clothes. I'll be honest, I like what we got now. The red and white is looking awesome. Host an Elysium. Your court will attend Elysium tonight. Then you will consult your council about current matters. If they are skilled enough, their advice could be helpful. I'll use stress. Elysium will be held. Then your council will give you various plans depending on their skill level. I gain legitimacy. It costs 100 gold though. I can change my predator type. Let's leave that for now. We haven't unpaused yet, so we will get some pop-ups. I can survey the capital. That's normal stuff. I can enter Torpor. We're not going to do that because that's basically game over. Invite champions, invite claimants, hold mystical communion, and we can divine the stars. Our destinies are written in the stars themselves. By studying them, I may gain some insight into what the future holds. I think I will study the stars to start things off. Although it's not going to pop up yet. So now can we start? What's this? Journeys? And coteries. Learn new abilities. And hunt in my capital. I'm not that hungry. I don't think you can actually max this out. So right now we're fine. And our masquerade exposure, we want to keep this bar full. If this drops, it means that we're at risk of being hunted by people. I can create a coterie. So what's this? You will become the founder of a new coterie. A coterie is a group of individuals who go on journeys together. Coterie is a term used by vampires. Other characters might have different names for it. While you are on a journey, skills are shared between coterie members. For instance, if a situation during a journey demands diplomacy, it only considers the diplomacy skill of your most diplomatic coterie member. That's insane. Okay, let's create one of those. Lately, I've been contemplating the benefits of working with a team. Trust is hard to come by in this world of darkness. But does that mean I have to spend the rest of my existence as a lone wolf, with no one to fight by my side or support my endeavors? If I were to create a coterie of like-minded individuals, we could pool our skills and resources for future journeys. So I create it, and I'll be able to... Oh, I can choose its name. Okay. I don't think anyone's joined yet. Guys, what should I call my group? I need name suggestions. Morning, Sean. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What should we name our group of vampires? Oh, that's so cool. I played this mod like a year ago. Maybe like 9 months ago. And it's already so different. And back then, I was even more lost. Choose this name. Oh, I could just name it Meerlinda's Coterie, though. I mean, that's very simple. I'll give you guys like 1 minute. I'll sip my green tea. And then we'll just stick with default if we don't have any suggestions. Looking at our stats on the right, we could really do with some martial. Shadow Stalkers, Witch's Cove, the Coven of Mere, Witch's Cove, Shadow Stalkers, Night Lurkers. What about Shadow Mages as like a throwback? But not everyone in this will be a mage, right? The Speakers of Knowledge. I'm gonna go Speakers of Knowledge. I like that because it's true to Clan Tremere, right? We value intellect and whatnot, which maybe isn't a good roleplay for me. Right, Speakers of Knowledge. I'm gonna choose this name. I can rename it anyway, guys, if we want to, and I can disband it. How do I get more people into this? I don't know. We can have 5 members. We'll do that later. Right, I can go on a journey. Since you are a vampire, you can hunt in your capital to slake your hunger and gain lifestyle experience. Oh, I should do this then. If I'm hungry, look at the artwork. Every Cainite is driven by a thirst for blood. Wait. Before we do this, I should actually unpause because we have some stuff going on. Pay homage petition, right. Nominate successor, we'll do that later. I can station men-at-arms. Let's do that. So the ghouls are the strongest. Let's station them. Are my champions strong? Not really. Okay, so we got to be careful about fighting. If we go to like one of our smaller neighbors, like this guy, and we go courtiers and we sort by prowess. Okay, they're weak. They're weak, actually. We could maybe fight them. That was a bad example. Okay. What about you? 26 prowess. Okay, and we go to your courtiers, 16 prowess. Okay, they're not that strong, actually. Maybe we're quite strong. So after yesterday, any more thoughts about Hoi 4? I considered playing it, but I chose to play this instead. Because I really wanted to do this. Right. Let's set up the council. I think most importantly, we need a good scourge. We only have 12 intrigue, damn it. We need a good steward. That's our best one. What about a sheriff? The Fortis, the veteran. He is a vampire. He knows thaumaturgy. I don't think he's part of my clan. By the way, you might notice there's these little icons on the traits. That's because if we feed on someone, that's the experience they'll give us. We'll see that in action soon. Right, let's Oh, you're a powerful vassal, though. And you're bloody terrible. You're bloody terrible, right. I'm gonna fire you, I'm sorry. As for my chamberlain, my great-grandchild and keeper. Oh, he's currently my keeper. Ah, bloody hell. And we can't really marry people off. Let's see. You're better. You're my scourge. Oh, blood. We don't have very good people here at all. Can I marry you guys off? So if I sort by prowess, you're my great-grandchild. I don't think so. I don't think so. But there's ways around this. Let's finally unpause, because we will get some more pop-ups before we get stuck in. We are noticing that you are using the Bella Barbershop mod. Please make sure you are using the following load order. I already have that. Guys, by the way, there was a mod list in the description. I forgot to mention. I came prepared this time. Which topic would you like to explore? Oh, I forgot I clicked on this. Disciplines. So, for disciplines, which are vampiric powers, are represented by unique lifestyles in a mod. You can only spend points in the tree if you have the corresponding trait. For example, the celerity tree is unlocked by the celerity trait. You gain lifestyle experience for these trees mostly by hunting mortals or herding them. Herding means keeping a mortal close as a source of blood for a longer time. Both are a character interaction available with mortals in your location. Some mortals give more XP than others depending on their traits. Right. Embrace and childer. As a vampire, you cannot have children. The children tab in your character sheet represents your childer. But mortals, you have turned... you yourself have turned into vampires. So I have turned 3 people into vampires so far. Are they very skilled? Not really. I mean, he's got prowess. Okay, this guy's good at intrigue. You're okay at martial. Where are you? Oh, you're... Okay, you're elsewhere in the world. Right. I mean, you're with me. And you're landed somewhere in Europe as well. Okay. So we can't use them at the moment on our council. To do so, you can use a character interaction on any mortal in your location. Once the interaction and consecutive schemes are done, the mortal becomes a vampire, your childer. Take notice that you will have to educate them after, which can be costly or dangerous in different ways. We'll take a look at that. The Masquerade. The Masquerade represents how much you are exposed to mortal authorities, such as the Church. In-game, it is a character modifier ranging from 0 to 5. Exposure can rise by using vampiric powers, hunting mortals, and various events. If it rises too high, Inquisitor cells, a faction, will rise against you. You could also be targeted individually by Inquisitors trying to hunt you down. To decrease your exposure, most religions can use the cover-up Masquerade interaction by clicking the Masquerade bar or right-clicking your character. Religions who don't care about the Masquerades don't have this luxury, though. We actually have something better, if you remember when we were reading for our skills. The Hunger. Hunger represents how much a character needs blood. It is represented by a character modifier ranging from 0 to 5. Hunger rises mostly by using vampiric power. If it rises too high for too long, you won't be able to use vampiric powers anymore, and some nasty events might happen. So we need to keep the hunger fill. And that's it. I'm good. Let's go. Release me. What is your prey? Predator types represent the habitual preference of the individual vampire towards how and when they feed. And although it does not bind them to these ways alone, the vast majority of them hunt mortals, while a few prefer animal blood, and even fewer, mostly very old, hunt other vampires instead. Now, I already have this secret, Diablerist, which, if anyone finds that out, good luck. I don't think getting Blood Leech is a good idea either. I mean, even though we did consume Saulot, it's not like we consume vampires very often. So I think I will stick to hunting humans. Intellectual humans, of course. What attribute do you utilize for the hunt? This choice represents the hunting habits of each individual vampire. 2 identical vampires with different hunting habits tend to be subtly different, mostly in their power affinities or some small other variation. Now, knowledge would kind of make sense. I think Tremere's kind of, they use dominate to hunt, and then they kind of just wipe the memory of their victims. But we could go for knowledge. We have good learning. We could go for charm. We have good diplomacy. I'm not sure if it matters, but I think knowledge makes sense. We are a Tremere after all. So let's go for knowledge. So Cenobite, a vampire that has a herd at religious institution like a monastery. We could become a phlebotomist, a vampire that acquires vitae under the guise of a doctor performing bloodletting. We could be a grave robber, a vampire that can be found prowling around graveyards and crypts looking for fresh corpses or mourners. Or a bedlamite, a vampire that preys upon the mad. Right, I don't think any of these actually fit. Wait, let's go. What about violence? Alley Cat. A vampire that stalks and violently attacks mortals to gain the blood. It is a vulgar approach. What about charm? So, sorry, a vampire that seduces lovers to drain the blood for a kiss. Gentry, a vampire that has a potential of status in mortal society. They use that status to hunt the rich and powerful. We could be a cultist, a vampire that leads a blood cult. Like in ancient times, the kind worship and offer themselves freely to this blood god. Wasn't this accepted? Here. Somewhere down here. We liked blood cults here. Characters with the cultist trait are accepted. Right. I think we become a cultist. So a vampire that leads a blood cult, like in ancient times, the kind worship and offer themselves freely to this blood god. The English peasants will be flocking to me. I get a secret. I get piety. A member of your cult will join you as herd. Cultists can never reduce their masquerade exposure below suspicious. Ooh. Okay, that sounds rough. I gain the trait presence. Presence is the discipline of supernatural law and emotional manipulation which allows kindred to attract, sway, and control crowds. And we gain sanguine. Oh, I'm indecisive. I think we go knowledge. Let's see. Bedlamite? Insane? I don't think that's a good idea. A Cenobite? We could use a monastery. Doesn't Northumbria have a monastery? I think so. Or we could be a doctor. I'm going to go with a Cenobite. I increase my intrigue. I gain gold. A local man of faith joins your court for you to feed. I gain the trait Auspex. Auspex is a discipline that grants vampires supernatural senses. It is one of the most common and favored disciplines among Canaanites due to its versatility and overall usefulness in just about every facet of vampiric existence. Furthermore, it has been known to grant some degree of oracular ability, particularly when alerting a Canaanite to danger, even if they are in torpor. All that sounds strong. We get melancholy resonance experience. Yes, I'm going to become a Cenobite. Right, there we go. I finally decided. And there's the man that we want to kill. Lord Mithras of Clan Ventrue. The vampiric history of Britannia is closely linked to the Ventrue Mithras, a Persian then Roman god. His fourth generation almost had the whole of Europe following his cult before Christianity drove him out. Retreating with his zealots to the land of the Brits, he quickly gathered power and grew bored of the pettiness of the place. Falling regularly into torpor, the Norman invasion destroyed his seat of power and forced him to awaken to restore order. 150 years later, Mithras couldn't care less about England again, and many of his subjects, like Hugh de Chambéry or Robin Leland, have obtained de facto independence and plot his demise. Worse, Wales and Scotland are still upholding ancient cells of Druidic and Nordic kindred. None can really say if Mithras will once again crush this new opposition or just let it fester under his nose until it's too late. All hail the God King! For now. I will destroy him myself. Right, is that all of our pop-ups? There can no longer be any doubt. Magister Morgano, my own nephew, wants to be more than family. While I do hold him in high regard, the realization still comes as a shock. Wait, what? Oh, I do have more pop-ups. My nephew likes me? Okay, that's not something I thought I would say. I do have a rival, Domina. And she is nearby as well. We'll take a look after when these windows are gone. I think... Stop this madness. I'm not interested. Lady Meerlinda, despite some difficulties, you have been able to establish a strong Tremere presence in England. Mithras isn't making your life easy though, and you will have to watch his next moves carefully. You also have been searching for information concerning the fabled Holy Grail and its effect on vampires. To this end, you have identified two likely sources, the castles of Avalon and of the Bitter Ashes, where two orders of vampire knights reside. If you could explore these fortresses, you might find, if not the Grail itself, at least some interesting tidbits about it. Maybe I am the Morgan Le Fay of these lands. So I have a special objective to secure the two castles for a reward. And I guess we'll learn how to make gargoyles. The inner council leads House Tremere in its founder's stead. These powerful vampires, handpicked by Tremere himself, are the true leaders of the clan, as the founder is either in torpor or preoccupied by more important affairs. At their core, they are the defining masterminds of the house, and their doctrines and politics are to be followed by all loyal Tremere. The inner circle is a defining feature of the Tremere, loyal to the code. You can get access to it in the tab at the right on your screen. Okay, we will click on that in a moment, I think. I'm 4th in line to inherit the baronies of Avalon. So we could go for intrigue approach. We could. I've spent many nights looking up at the night sky, tracking the movements of the celestial bodies. Over time, I noticed a pattern, and after days of analysis, I am now confident in my prediction. The signs are clear. A great battle lies in wait for me. I'm anticipating a great battle. I gain martial, but I lose a little bit of learning. And we gain martial lifestyle experience. Right. I can go on a journey, which will be important. I can learn new abilities. What do we want to learn? There's a lot. Holy crap. We can learn animalism, a discipline that brings the vampire closer to their animalistic nature. This not only allows them to communicate with and gain dominance over creatures of nature, but gives them influence over the beast itself. Animalism is particularly common among the clans that are most removed from humanity. I don't think this one makes sense. We can learn potence. Potence is the discipline that endows vampires with physical vigor and preternatural strength. Vampires with the potence discipline possess physical prowess beyond mortal bounds. That could be interesting. Presence is the discipline of supernatural allure and emotional manipulation, which allows kindred to attract, sway, and control crowds. Presence soften God's curse upon Canaanites, in that it makes the vampire become the center of attention, either by fascinating, seducing, or intimidating those in close vicinity, or we can become Protean. Protean is a discipline that gives vampires the ability to change form, from growing feral claws to evaporating into a cloud of mist. Protean is part of God's curse upon Cain, in the aspect that it peels away the facade of humanity every vampire has to uphold, revealing the beast within his soul. I think we're going to go with potence. Let's learn this. You will learn the location of a teacher who knows potence. After traveling there, you can acquire the discipline trait, which lets you unlock perks in the potence lifestyle. It costs 500 prestige, but I think it's worth it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we are in the planning phase, and our planning speed is 1.1%. So it's going to take about 7 years before we can go on this journey to learn this. Okay, speakers of knowledge. Oh yeah, that's our little group here. Right. Let's hunt in the capital. So, do I hunt the peasants, scoundrels, warriors, merchants, or clergy? I think clergy makes the most sense, because we want to hunt intellect, and the clergy are probably the most literate in this time period. This also costs planning. Oh wait, does it replace this? Oh, no. Oh, paused. Wait. We're going on a hunt first. Okay. That would take 10 months. Let's go on a hunt first, and then we're going to learn potence. Okay. Although we could wait for that, because we have other stuff to learn already. Anyway. Okay, we are hunting. The council is somewhat sorted. We've gone through the decisions. Activities. There's not many activities, because we have other ways to do this. And they said if I right-click, like a mass demand conversion. Ooh. That's useful. Everyone's already following me, though. Blood sorcery? Blood surge? Use the power of blood to increase your vampiric ability. Surge in your blood may increase your hunger. Okay. Fortitude. Manage the power to grant you, but... Oh, wow. I can vanish? Shapeshift? Teach your subjects one of your disciplines. I can drain animal. Cover up masquerade. Blood sorcery. Opens the blood sorcery menu. Okay. So I can cast this on... Oh, I need to choose my target. Right. Oh, wow. Your blood potency increases? I don't have these powers, it says. I need to purchase them with experience points. Okay, we'll look at this a little bit later. Right, let's unpause. And we gotta work out where to expand. I have a new heir. Your vassal obtained God's gift of Cumberland. Is your new player heir. Aren't you my child? No? I think if we go up enough? Okay, she's a big descendant. To my vassal, I hope it will not come to this, but I am left with no other option. I must rescind your appointment as Scourge of the Baronies of Avalon. Effective immediately? What? Okay. Well, I'm not having this. Modify contract. Oh, bloody hell. This is new. Can I get guaranteed? How do I get guaranteed? I need to do this. So, blood type, none. Opinion with vassal. On demand, the vassal must supply one of the... Oh, I don't want to do that. No. So, the progeny? I'm not gonna touch this for now. It's fine. Right, we are 4th in line. I can negotiate alliances. We're 3rd in line. So if I do some murdering here of House Mithras, like this fella, we could get organized. Let's go on a hunt first, though. Let's go on a hunt first. Also, guys, we need to make an accolade. I don't know if I can afford it, though. Oh, it's free. So give me some suggestions for accolade names, and I will find someone who I want to become. Disciplinarian. This one's nice. Army toughness. Let's see. Maybe we wait though. Simon Blackwood, my grandchild, disciplinarian, scoundrel. He's a marauder. Could be interesting. What about Thomas? Blood lackey. Stoller. Army toughness sounds good. I think I should assign my strongest knight for my child and champion, Geraint de Montfort. So contender. Let's see. Monthly prestige per knight. Fanatic. I want this one. Army toughness. Let's put that as here. And I think disciplinarian I'm gonna go for. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna create the accolade. We do have a successor. And I'm gonna name this the Fang Knight. Okay, let's use that one. Wait, I'll take out the, because I usually add that anyway. The Fang Knight. There we go. Okay. I can negotiate so many bloody alliances with my childers and whatnot. I think it doesn't make sense to do that. Wait, where am I? Yes. Unless they're my vassals, but they're not my vassals. Would you guys like to be allies? Oh, there's so much stuff here. There's so much stuff. I don't know where to get started. Right, what's our plan? So, we need to take... We already have Northumbria. I think we need to deal with this guy. Let's wait for the hunt first. One thing at a time. We're going to hunt some mortals. We're going to see how that plays out. And then we're going to start our intrigue. There's already war kicking off. We could also hold council as well. Level or splendor is increased. We are insignificant at this time period. Later on, we become very popular, though. Very. Legacy of Goratrick has been unlocked. We can recruit gargoyle warriors, sentinels, scouts, and razorbats. Ah, okay. So those are in here. The stats aren't that great. The artwork is amazing, though. We could have a gargoyle army. I think that'd be very thematic. In the interaction screens on your charter has invite to speakers of knowledge. Oh, true. Yeah, we should do that. Right, let's do the hunt first, though. I feel like if I start loads of things, I'm going to get overwhelmed quickly. Wandering the streets of Northumberland, I find the number of mortals nearby that would be vulnerable to my machinations. I only have time to pursue one of them. So let's see. What are we currently learning? Celerity. So we want traits with the yellow icon, ideally. You have one, you're callous. You have one, you have one, and you have one. Who has the highest learning? 7? They're not very intellectual. She's an insightful thinker, though, so it's not that bad. So I think Ella... Let's see. I will hunt her and drink her blood. You can decide what to do with Ella once she is in your clutches. You will not see the other mortals again. Let's pin Ella, then. And we're gonna hunt her and drink her blood. You have tracked your prey. You take the first bite and she succumbs to the kiss. How much blood will I drink? Continue hurting for clergy. Take none. I can take just a little sip. Since you have blood potency 5, the hunger will not decrease. Okay. Ella's blood has fleeting phlegmatic resonance. Oh, wait, we don't get this? 143. Take a lot. Take it all. I can kill her. Hunger would decrease by 3. We get blood hunger 0 satisfied. But 4% chance the masquerade exposure will increase. We gain... I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Take it all, killing her, and completely sating my hunger. So we have the lowest hunger possible. And she's dead now, so let's unpin her. I was going to add her to my herd. But I failed. I need to find people in my herd, right? Like normal mortals? Yeah, you're a mortal. They're not very intellectual though. Let's see. We'll keep on doing hunts. Where do I get to this? It's over here. Hunt in my capital. Yes. We have spare piety. I'm going to keep on hunting the clergy. Right. We need to invite people to our group for when we start traveling. I do have one of my sons. Wait. Wait, what happened to you? Why is he like this? Thaumaturgy? Did you have a modifier? Blood potency, incorporeal form. This character assumes an incorporeal state, not unlike a ghost, able to freely pass through objects and rendered immune to physical damage. Oh, we had that effect as well. It has animations. Oh, that's so bloody cool. Okay, we need to cast some magic soon. I want to go on another hunt first, though. I want to hunt, and I want to do something about this guy. But I want to gain more skills and whatnot. Wait, so if I was to murder you... Well, I don't want to murder you. I want to eat you. 54% success chance. 3 years. The blood and soul of Duke John de York will be mine. It's weird how this mod feels more developed than the vanilla game with DLC. A lot of attention to detail and effort has gone into it for sure. Should we start this? Yes. Yes. And then... Oh no, I should check this first. So I can mesmerize him, right? Stewardship duel. Forgetful mind. Change the memories of your target, make them forget grievances. Copy or exchange the appearance. Silence or death. Use your powers of obfuscate. You can severely hinder your victim's attempts at communicating. Silence or death for 2 years. Diplomatic range minus 50%. No. Blood sorcery. I want to look at this. So I need to purchase. I have XP points. Hunger will increase. Possible outcomes. You will learn the secrets of such as generation. Okay. Your blood explodes in a bow-turning display of gore and pain, wounding you and raising your hunger. Ooh. Theft of Vitae. Okay. They gain experience. You will steal some of his blood and feed on it, replenishing your own supplies while draining theirs. So I increase his hunger. Interesting. Oh, interesting. We have so much stuff here. Strike true. Oh, we need to be in the same place. Okay, we're not in the same place. I don't have this power yet. How do I need to purchase all of these? Oh, there's so much. This mod is so sick. I have to retry it. I only played when it first released. It's insane. There's so much stuff in there. I feel like this is the kind of thing I could sit down for hours and hours and just read everything. So he gains comrade in arms for 1 year. Oh, no, that's helping him, though. Knights will become more powerful for the duration of the spell. No, I don't want to do that. Neptune's Might. The result is unpleasant. Worse, the water might turn on you instead. I gain fishy for 3 years. What? Prison of Water. They are carried away to my... I can pull him in my dungeons? You chain Duke John de York in unbreakable binds of water and they are carried away to your dungeons. Oh, but we need to be in the same place. That's going to be difficult. Almost complete and lead them weak. If mortal, this would dearly wound or even kill them. Otherwise, it could hurt their blood supplies. Will lose a substantial amount of blood. Immortal, this will... Okay, this is for killing mortals. Oh, there's so much stuff. Right. We don't have celerity stuff yet, do we? I want to buff myself. I can blood surge. Use the power of the blood to increase your vampiric abilities. Surging your blood may increase your hunger. What about this? Fortitude. While this is active, your character is protected by the supernatural power of fortitude. Every time they would take damage, they have a chance to soak the damage. If they succeed, they will not suffer the wound. Succeed or fail, a rouse hunger check will be formed. Okay. I can't do this. Activate toughness. Sure. What does that do? I don't know. Right. Maybe something. I can shapeshift as well. I'm doing everything. Ooh, 50% chance my hunger will increase. Return. Wait, what's this? Gain incorporeal form. Oh, that's what he has. I lose prowess, but I do gain intrigue per level of devotion. But I lose scheme power. But that's no success chance, right? Ooh. But I get more hungry. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna shapeshift. Oh, that looks so cool. And we didn't trigger the hunger either. Amazing. Okay, what are we doing here? So we're diablerizing him. We can invite people. Let's see. By acceptance. Ralph could be convinced. He's just a guest, though. How much to convince you? 50 gold. I don't want to do that. A two-headed cow was born. I don't know what that means. Probably not good, though. I can declare wars, by the way. I can declare wars on you to force vassalization. Oh, but you're all the way over here. I don't like that. I want to have people on my borders. Yeah, you're all the way down there as well. Let's not do that then. Let's not do that. One thing I could do. Do we have any weak neighbors? Your dynasty is unlocked with a legacy of Meerlinda. Liege opinion plus 15. That might help us. Oh, 39 prowess. Yeah, we can't fight that guy. Okay, I'm just going to work on killing him first. When the time comes, my agents will need a safe escape route out of Duke John de York's castle, should anything go wrong. A detailed map of the local plains with all its hidden paths and caves would be an invaluable resource. I could pay a hunter 15 gold. I could explore myself. I'm going to explore the plains myself. I got lost in the plains. Oh dear. Who do I want to be my successor? Me. I vote for myself. Oh, this is for the Barries of Avalon, yes. Regent Meerlinda, we have had our differences in the past, but don't you agree that it's time to let bygones be bygones? My rival dominant gestures from me to her. Whatever is between us, let us start anew. So why are we... Let's see, if I check my memories... Oh, we became rivals, but it doesn't say why, right? Do you know what? I think one less rival could be a good thing. Let's stop being rivals. I already have the Ventrues to deal with. Okay, and we're going on another hunt. Oh, look at this. The animations are so bloody cool. Right. I need someone with... Oh, you have a lot of... the green experience. I need yellow experience, though. Man, I could get green experience. They're not very intelligent. I mean, she's an insightful thinker. Let's hunt her. I'm gonna take it all. 300 experience we get. Crazy. And with the masquerade is still maxed out, which is good. So we are getting already 700 experience for this. Wow. That's cool. Oh, I forgot to go on another hunt. So how do I get people into my herd? Do we have herds? I'm not quite sure. Learn to master your beast. Reveal yourself to the Vatican. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Are there still herds in this game? I'm going to keep hunting, though. I'm going to keep hunting. I think it's good. We'll get the XP going up. We'll get it flowing. We could maybe build a little bit as well. So let's see. We get some tax here. That lowers popular opinion. This loses us tax. The small Lion's Green. Lion's Green is a small, tall stone tower. Most locals assume it to be the secondary manse of a noble with a taste for city life. We can build a duchy building. This would give us 0.5 taxes per month. It costs 115 prestige. Right, let's save up our prestige. We should have built this, a princedom. We would have gained so much gold. A wounded and disillusioned mercenary group have arrived at the county of Cumberland. The locals claim to have overheard talk of settling down after pillaging an easy target and have begun to grow anxious. Tensions are high and conflict is likely to arise if I do not intervene in the matter. 50 gold. I can't afford that. I could do this. Listen to locals for 5 years. Implore them to leave. Or I can force them to leave. Doesn't sound good though. Let's implore them to leave. Peaceful resolution. I gain 150 prestige. And now I can build a princedom. Vampires are city dwellers. The bigger the city, the more feared and prestigious a vampire is. Let's build this. Also, it mentioned that development was very important. Ah, I can't increase development. Okay, that's fine. Herds are in this mod. How do I access them though? Because I had them previously. How do they work now? Because before it gave me an option to add the herd when I hunted, but that's not true anymore. I played it a long time ago. Right, we got 100 gold. This is 57%. Levy leaves farmland empty. County of Durham gains unused farmland for 5 years. Minus 10% taxes. That doesn't sound good. Also, let's train the commanders. What's my control like? Control is fine. Train the commanders. Support schemes. You're gonna go on domestic affairs. Wait, you can convert faith? Let's convert the faith as well. 7 years, that's fine. I want to convert people. Wait, so are you not of my faith? No, you are. Okay, interesting. It seems that Duke John is tightening security at court, hoping to track down traitorous schemers. My fellow plotter, pack member Katla, is concerned that she might have attracted some unwanted suspicion. Ooh. Her trail, to me, needs to end now. Let's get rid of her. The daughter is no longer an agent. How's our success chance? 30%. Oh, it's not so good. I might need to spend gold to get people involved in this. Someone in your realm has learned one of your secrets? No. My scourge knows my secret. I can't risk that getting out. I can't risk that getting out. I can imprison her. I can steal gold. Ooh. Okay, we should steal some gold. Mesmerize. Oh, no, this, yes. Wait, what was it? Mask. No. Forgetful mind. Change the memories of your target. Make them forget grievances they hold against you. Oh, but they won't forget any secrets they know, right? I'm gonna have to get rid of her. I could murder her. Or I could just imprison. It's an act of tyranny, though. And it's gonna raise suspicion if I do this. Abduct. I'm gonna murder her. I can't risk that getting out. She's joined the scheme against herself, though. Wander in the streets of Northumberland. I find a number of mortals. Right. Let's take a look at these. They all just have green. I want yellow. Maybe it changes depending on what I pick here. Are any of you rather clever? No. So I guess I'm just gonna hunt him and kill him. And then I'm gonna try something new. So we gained experience. Very nice. And this time, journeys. There we go. Let's hunt in the capital again. Random traits. Oh, it says right there. Learning, education. Steward, martial, intrigue. Yeah. Oh, it has a random cost as well. Right, let's hunt some scoundrels, shall we? Let's try and hunt some scoundrels. Oh, I took 15 gold. Okay, it's completely random. We don't get to pick. Potential allies. I can modify contracts with my scourge. We'll leave that for now. Cold humor flu is spreading in the Temple of Darlington. Oh, bloody hell. Not the plagues. What is this? It's only a minor plague consumption. Hopefully we don't die to plagues and stuff. I mean, look at us. How can the plague affect me? I'm essentially a ghost right now. They can't touch me. It's fine. Do I have any mortals in my court? I do, but they're not very intellectual. Wait, you're a lunatic? What happened to you, Richard? I only want intellect in my herd, so we'll wait for that. How's the scheme coming along? 7 months? Only a 30% chance, though. Constance would accept 73 gold. I don't know if I want to do that. Does everything cost prestige to build here? No. Some cost gold, some cost prestige. Written in the stars, a magister to scare a local mystic with dubious morals and a fabricated omen. Perfect. Before the mystic leaves for Magister Oblatam's court, there is but one question. Will my false omen be one of fortune or one of doom? I think a bad omen. A bad omen. Spends many sleepless nights worrying. Moderate health penalty. Nice. We're gonna kill them. I have tracked John de York in his haven to the North Riding. All is ready, and now I can finally attack him to drain him of all his blood and even his very soul. The personal risk is considerable, but the reward's greater. Shall I go through with this and launch my deadliest attack upon him yet? What's the chances? Oh, it's not very high. End my scheme. Or I could attack him. A struggle will ensue. Should I lose, I may also be destroyed. I will use all my force of will and powers of blood to succeed. Willpower may be used, resulting in stress gain. Wait. Who's the most skilled? It's kind of equal. If it's a prowess challenge, that kind of sucks though. That's because I'm losing prowess. Wait. Fix rollback process schemes that get stuck at 100%. Oh, okay. I want to... Oh, what did I click on? Shapeshift? No? What's this? It was up here. Incorporeal form. How do I cancel this? Allows certain success in escape from prison decision. Oh, that's nice. I want to cancel this. I don't know if I can. Was it this? Deactivate toughness? No, it wasn't this. Vanish, shapeshift. Was it shapeshift? Ah, return to humanoid form. Yes. Right, I have prowess again. Okay, just in case we needed to fight. Right, I'm going to attack him. Because I think it said that the success chance doesn't matter because it's going to be a duel, right? Willpower aroused. I gain stress. The woman in charge of cleaning the clothes of Magister Oblatum's guard is brought to me. No one would notice her tampering with the clothes. And if something distracting for the guards could be planted. No. Ah, yeah, make them spend prestige. Wait, so did I succeed? John de York tries to escape from me, hiding somewhere close, probably, or using powers to mislead my senses. I need to be attentive to every little detail to catch this coward. So I could start the chase. Oh. End your scheme. He loses opinion of me. Minus 200. Oh, I start the chase. So he escapes. I gain critical stress. Let's just say, we need to chase him. I need to chase him. Right. Let's take a look at you guys. What am I? I'm looking for people with yellow traits here, right? We don't have many. It's hard to find people with yellow traits. Well, I'm gonna hunt you. We'll do some more hunting after. No more games. It is time to end this once and for all. Only one of you will walk away from this. One of you seeks power while the other seeks to protect their soul. But there are no worthy cause in the world of darkness. The strongest or more cunning will win. No turning back now. Wait. Oh, we're dueling. So this, only one of us will survive. Oh, look at our eyes go red as well because we're on the hunt. That's so cool. For a few brief moments, Duke John and I pace in lazy half circles, each watching for an opening. I couch my spear ready to defend myself while he clutches his sword firmly to hand. This fight may only be till first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. With a sudden twitch, our bout begins. My foe calls upon the powers of their blood to give them strength. I can bite him. Ooh, I can poison him. Using powers of blood sorcery, you will boil John's blood from the inside. Oh, wow. Let's boil his blood. That's insane. With a flick of my hand, I make my opponent's blood boil in their own veins. Well aware that he is utterly outmatched, John hurls himself at me bodily, forcing me backwards with all the desperation of the doomed. My form is excellent, with little chance for mistake, and John's stance is formidable. We are evenly matched, with victory balancing on the knife edge. So this... What does this do? You invoke your blood to become sturdier. You gain additional strength from your wounds. You make a simple command to gain advantage against him. Strike, parry, riposte. Or just this stuff. High, medium, very high. Let's pick this one. So I gain additional strength for my wounds. Wounds only make me stronger. My wounds feed me. I'm growing stronger by the second. My foe lunges forward, trying to sink their sharpened fangs into my inviting neck. My form is excellent, with little chance for mistake, and John's stance is passable. I cannot be more than one well-placed strike away from victory. So we don't get anything there. I surge my blood and become stronger. Oh, we're getting hungry for this as well. We gotta be careful. I invoke my blood to become sturdier. Or I can boil his blood again. Let's boil his blood again. With a flick of my hand, I make my opponent's blood boil in their own veins. It burns! It burns! I'm victorious! So he's wounded? Wait, but don't we eat him? To not just kill, but devour the soul of another being is among the most heinous actions possible. Most kindred regard it as the worst of crimes. Yet there is nothing the beast desires more. Finally, John de York is within my clutches. Do I drain his down to the core of his being? Do I drink his heart's blood? Do I take all of him? We already devoured Saulot. So I could devour his entire soul. Hunger will be decreased, so that's good. I gain blood hunger 0. I gain a little bit of experience. He dies from blood loss. I spend piety. I gain blood potency 6. Can't lower hunger by drinking animal blood. Drinking from mortals cannot lower hunger below 2. Drinking from mortals is 2 times less effective. Wait, what's my blood potency right now? Blood potency 5. Ooh. 5% chance I gain the trait potence. Don't we already have that though? And there's a chance he's killed by me. No, but oh no, he is killed by me. I can just kill them without eating. Oh, I choose not. I'm gonna devour him. I'm gonna eat him. He's a 6th generation vampire. And he's a Ventrue. And just like that, he has been consumed. Is that a secret now? Hunts mortals among the holy orders. And a Diablerist. He's gone. An ambitious baron born just after the Norman conquest of England, John has proved well suited for the Cainite politics. Betraying his sire at an opportune time, he was able to quickly pledge his allegiance to Mithras when the sun god appeared. His rule over York needs his attention, as the remnants of Ironjere Vikings are still barely subdued. John hasn't forgotten his freedom from before, though, and is one of the main conspirators against the Persian Methuselah's rule. As such, he has gathered a circle of like-minded vassals, including Melisna de Anjou and Meerlinda, patiently waiting for Mithras to make a mistake. Oh, he was on my side! And I ate him! It's fine, it's fine. He's still with us. We've absorbed his power. Right, should I try and kill her? Do it. She knows my secret. I can't risk it. Ah. No, she knows that I tried to kill her. Wait, but she's my spy master. Can I try and murder her again? No. Okay. I might have to replace you. I might have to replace you. I don't trust you. Oh, I don't have anyone good though. How can I... Wait. Mortals. Richard. Can I not arrange a marriage? No, I want to, like, find a marriage for you. Decisions. Search for physician. Oh, I don't have a physician yet. Right. Let's get one of those. No one's very good at this. Simon, my grandchilder, you're going to be my physician. I'm going to put you on this. Advanced research. Oh, no, we lose experience. What? Okay, actually, get out of here. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. I'm paying you to do nothing. Right. I'm still third in line. Oh, because she's going to inherit it now. Ah, so I need to kill her as well? Well, I mean, the good thing is, she's weaker. So, if I was to declare war on her, she has a lot of men-at-arms. I don't. Yeah, I don't. I have minus prestige as well. Because of what I just did. Okay, that's unfortunate. Notable guest has arrived. Has a claim on the county. Where's this county? It's all the way down here. I kind of like taking lands that border me, though. I don't like going down there. Okay, Princetown has been constructed. So at least we're getting more gold. How to upgrade this? 115 prestige. Gives us more taxes. Right, we'll wait for that. It's going to take a while, though. I don't have prestige to declare war now, either. In times like these, it's best to be wary of any strange smells. This one, however, emanates from a corner of the market square, and it is positively fragrant. Get your sachets here! Only the freshest and best herbs used. No. I'm not going to waste my gold on this. I'm not going to do that. So we need to go to Scotland as well. Oh, they're so strong, though. They're so strong. How do I... Let's go back here. Hunt again. Yeah, let's rebuild. I'm going to hunt some peasants, and hopefully I can find some that are skilled. Because we could embrace them. I need a new spy master, especially. That would be preferential. I like how the map is dark. It's really immersive because I feel like I'm playing at night. I imagine that's the whole idea. Wait, are you coming to raid me? Yeah, walk away. You don't want to raid me. Trust me. I'm strong. Okay, with the flu is spreading. So we got this going. We don't have any schemes going on now. Greetings, my impressive liege. I've been hosting your chamberlain, Simon, for some time now. The way he imposes himself on my home, all while encouraging no less than groveling servitude, disgusts me. Ah, bloody hell. Yeah, I don't have very skilled people. Annoyingly, because of who we are as a clan, I can't marry people off as well to bring in more skilled people. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Right, we have another plague here. The White Plague, a minor consumption plague. Man. Oh, but they're not part of my religion. It would be nice if I could arrange a marriage. I can hunt. See, I can't add him to a herd. How do I add him to my herd? I can embrace him. I can ghoulify him. But they're not very skilled. No one in here is. Unfortunately. Right. Do we have any skilled people here? Not really. They all have stupidly low things. Okay. I mean, you got good sanguine experience. I'm gonna hunt you, though. Let me see. Let's do that. Propose an alliance. Clan Torador. Where are you? Bishop Adrian of Dover would like to propose an alliance with me. He's also allied to East Anglia. So I could get on good terms and build relations with the Toradors. I'm going to accept. And I think with that, maybe I can fabricate a claim and they can help me in a war. That could be good. Yes. Right. This is let's wait for you to fabricate, Phil. Because you've already done 3 years. I don't want to undo all the progress we've already done. It's taken a long time to get this. You have a claim on Dortmund? Okay, we're not going to use that. But you might be skilled? Not really, not really. We don't have many mortals in our realm. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Right, we're learning potence. We have no piety now as well. We're minus in both. Duke Macaro. What's he hosting? A brewer? Panegyria. To the charming Meerlinda, I am soon holding this and hereby invite you to attend. Oh, it's a tournament. Should we attend? I mean, we have nothing else to do right now. You join Duke Macario's Bruja Panegyria in Lisboa. Where's Lisboa? Oh, it's all the way down here. Do you know what? I think we should go to that. Why not? What clan do you belong to? Clan Brewer. I could get a caravan master. You're average. They only cost a little bit of gold. Hello, Yuri Zeko. How you doing? Let's get some experienced captains. And I think... What's this? Hills? Let's get mountaineers. There we go. That should be relatively safe. What we could also do on the way back is go to some of these sites. I think we will do that. So after we've gone to this tournament, let's go here. Learning experience. And then after that, let's get this. We'll get this one as well. And then we'll get this one. There we go. That's fine. And then on our way back here, we could get all of these. Although it's going to be very dangerous. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to get you. Yeah, I want this. I want this. I want this. And this one. We'll naturally get that as well. We're going to get a bunch of experience. It's very important. There is a plague there, but it'll probably disappear by the time the tournament's finished. Right. Let's sell off. It's only going to cost us 18 gold. We have a captain. We have people in our entourage as well. Nephew was taken prisoner. A Nosferatu. Ooh. Can I free you? Can I declare war on you? But I'm already in an activity. I thought we had something. Right, I should herdify a mortal. Oh, now I can do a herdify scheme. Okay. I can herdify her. And she does have 2 yellow experience as well. Right, let's do that. It kept popping up here. So are you in my court? Wait. Yes, Christina is down here. Okay. She has good experience for celerity, so we'll do that. That's fine. Oh, and she can be married off. Why can you be married off? So I can marry these 2 off. Right, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Christina, I need you. Oh, they're intelligent. We could get some intelligent mortals in our realm. And then, once they have good traits, we can convert them. I think so. 31. Christina's 35, though. Wait, how old are you? 38. Oh, maybe she can have a child? Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, I'm going to send the proposal. And then here's with... Let's do matrilineal. You're going to marry Arius. Hopefully you guys can have children. And we're gonna add them to the herd. And maybe make them into ghouls in the future. To the fair Melinda, I accept your marriage proposal. Excellent news. Excellent news. The high altitude and the brisk air of Cumberland has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. The soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique I haven't seen before. I move in closer, failing to restrain my curiosity. While doing so, I am approached by the local captain, Ralph. Would you like to join in, milady? Do you know what? Oh, we lose gold, though. Unfortunately, we are in a hurry, my friend. Gentle mooing and the scent of manure aren't all of Cumberland's hillside pasturelands offer the traveler. There's also screaming farmlands, stentorian bellowing, and an escaped bull on the road before us. The behemoth charges to and fro in great distress until it fixes on the victim his with. Atop her panic instead. There's an open gate to hold the beast behind. One of us just needs enough courage to lure it. I'm gonna do it. I've become a bull fighter for 10 years. I gain prowess and general opinion. Nice. Where are we? We're about to set sail. So we're leaving Cumberland. And now we are going south to Iberia for a great brewer tournament. We're going to leave the lands of Britannia behind just for a few months or years or whatever. Sailing's quite slow, isn't it? Let's speed it up a little bit. What's this? Negotiate an alliance. Oh, Xavier. Aren't you on the council? Yes. I will accept this alliance. I think Tremeres need to stick together. Everyone hates us. And I have already consumed another soul, which is a bit risky. So we need friends where we can make them. Right, let's go ahead and attend our tournament. A tournament of vampires is very interesting. So I'm waiting for the archery to begin. Do I have some champions here? Probably. View travel. 6 in my entourage. Who's the strongest? My Childer, 20 prowess. Okay, that's not amazing. I have 28. Okay. Maybe I can win a few events here. Let's go in and see. Let's see what's can happen. Archery was never a part of the original Olympic Games, and as such wasn't considered suitable by the Brujah for their panegyria. It is only after a long and grueling campaign by younger members of the clan that it was finally added as a competition. Proponents of archery tend to explain that it is the perfect embodiment of the Brujah, as it requires both physical aptitude and a sharp mind. Most winners tend to be those younger neonates that grew up with a bow in their hands, and that is by far the contest they look forward to the most. Elders tend to see it as a necessary evil and introduction to much more traditional and respected parts of the panegyria that come afar. I can give it my all. I gain stress. Archery favors patience. Those skilled with a bow and having a good one also helps, and overall physically gifted contestants. I could take it easy. I'm gonna try. Time to give it my all. Even the youngest vampire has the potential for great physical feats if they use their blood to do so. As such, it would be laughably easy to cheat during any contest favoring those. The tournament rules are clear though. No use of any kind of blood powers during the tournament. Brujah judges are known to be surprisingly keen on detecting any such cheating attempt. You're pretty sure some, if not most, don't get caught, however, so you could try. They could give you a serious edge during the contest or have you disqualified if you are caught. We are the greatest blood mages in the world. It's not cheating if I'm not caught. Ah, I got caught. I'm disqualified. Damn it. Count Haron has won the tournament. Clan La Sombra. Shadow Warfare. Interesting. Okay, right. Let's go on to the next event here. After careful preparation and planning, you spring the trap on your chosen target. They submit and willingly join your feeding stock. Nice. Okay. Christina is now part of my herd. I can herd Salomon as well. Let's do it. Let's do it. I need to grow the herd because that's going to give us experience every month. Okay. The Cherokees were associated with the Salpinchtai in ancient Olympics to form the herald and trumpet contest. The trumpet part of it was never really popular among the Brujah, but the oratory competition definitely is. Winners are chosen by the clarity of the enunciation and the audibility of their voice as much as what they are actually saying. Some use poetry, while others prefer old Greek political works such as Plato or Aristotle. Believed by the Brujah elders, this is a contest dreaded by other clans as it can go on for literal nights before drawing to a close. Polite requests to institute a time limit for each contestant have so far been firmly refused. Okay, I'm not going to enter this. Let's try not to fall asleep. I need to lose a little bit of stress. We'll have to pick our battles. Gain prestige. Yes. Let's gain some prestige because we're minus 200 and we don't have an easy way of gaining it. Right, so you won. You're of clan... Oh! Calderon! A fellow Tremere. Has served us very proudly. The classics of classics. Wrestling has been a fixture of the Olympics since there have been Olympics. The draws have barely even changed since their first inception, and it's still a fan favorite of the panegyria to this night. Gangrel and Nosferatu are noted as particularly fierce contestants, often denying the Brujah victory, as they are accustomed to physical feats of strength needed to prevail here. I am ready. Wrestling heavy favors physical prowess. I think I'm quite strong. I have 28 prowess. Let's try it. I'm ready for the wrestling. The panegyria judges inform you that you have been chosen for an exhibition match before the wrestling contest formally begins. This is a double-edged sword, as if you give it your all, you are likely to reveal your weakness and strengths to the other contestants. If you don't, however, you are all likely to lose, which is always a shameful affair in front of so many spectators. Ooh. I could win. I'm gonna lose. No, because I lose prestige. I'm going to win for glory. I gain prestige, but it lowers my chance to win. That's fine. Count Edmund of Essex won that. Interesting. Boxing? Okay, we're going to box now. Let's try it. Let's try it. Ah. Wait. To war? What's this? Task aborted. Can no longer continue with convert faith. To war! Duke marks road knights as they thunder past, their horns bellowing and banners flashing brilliant against the sky. That leech protector Gilner of Coimbra has no regard for our brewer, it seems. The event is to be cancelled as the Duke sends for his levies and pays to humanity for victory. Wait, you're not fighting me though, are you? No. Oh, they're fighting each other. Okay, let's return home. We're gonna collect all of our experience still. I convinced him there's only one truth. Nice. Right, Liege has gone to war as well. Wait, have you joined into this fight? No, you're fighting the Irish. Oh, you're gonna crush them as well, I think. We stopped to rest one night at the tavern, and while I am sitting in the corner peacefully enjoying some Castilian music, the door barges open and a large silhouette appears. A champion swaggers in and the atmosphere immediately changes. The people bow their heads in reverence, some swoon, and the barkeep immediately pours the apparently famous champion free drinks. Is being a champion really so special here? Martial admiration is cheaper. I'm not going to reform this though. I gain training hard for 1 year. I gain plus 20 prowess for a year. Oh, wow. Can I duel someone? I'm probably not going to be home in a year. Right? Probably not. Ah, imagine I could duel you for money. I don't think I can do it. I can claim his title. No, I don't think I can duel, right? Unfortunately not. That would have been really nice. Right, what's this? Alvar, the local captain, and a few of his officers greet me as my entourage enter the military camps of Magadoro. I quickly dismount, eager to inspect the local barracks. They are positively brimming with activity. Soldiers are all around, but each seem to know exactly their purpose and have a clear direction as to where they are headed. I nod, appreciating the organized chaos I am observing. Now, what would my lady want to do next? Alvar looks at me expectantly. You could join me. Alvar? He's not very skilled. He's quite strong though. 18 prowess. He's a La Sombra. Why don't you join me? And you can become one of my knights and fighters in Taken Britain. Our road takes us through the treacherous parts of Mogadoro. While I scan for any dangers ahead, a rustling bush grabs my attention. Could it be a wild animal? As I brace myself for impact, Christina jumps out of the bush instead, holding a plant. Ah, let her eat it. It's fine. It reinvigorates her body and mind. Journeying through Gamirez, I pass by a peculiar-looking tent. No. I'm not interested. We're getting an event every bloody county. Look at this. Sometimes the traveling in CK3 can be a bit much. An imposing man is standing on the road ahead of us. I am Garcia of Arends. I have bested dozens of women in combat, and honestly, all those fights were dull. So here I am on this road looking for someone better than me. Someone I can learn from. If you can best me in combat, I will become a valuable and loyal servant. So on this day, I demand to meet one of you in a fair fight. I still have a 48 prowess. Oh, he's not that skilled, and he's hunchbacked. I don't care. I have no interest. We trample him. I gain martial experience. The woodlands of Velauba are swarming with tiny, dark, blood-sucking insects. No matter what we do or where we go, there they are, leeching our blood like a torturous cloud sent by the beast himself. Oh, we gain stress. Drained by mosquitoes for 3 years. Or I could sacrifice Christina. We're gonna sacrifice Christina. We're overwhelmed by stress, but we're not drained by mosquitoes at least. Lately, it feels like I'm constantly being distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies with all the hardships of my everyday life. It is all too easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do about them? I can become athletic. We can work off some stress. Let's do that. Work off stress. Let's put a reminder on this one. I could recruit him to my entourage. He's not very skilled, but maybe I can herdify him. Duke Ronaldo gives us a warm reception when we come to his keep. However, his guards seem to chuckle and murmur when they see us pointing at our entourage. I convinced Lopo to stay with me. Sure. I'm going to convince him to stay. Let us return. My scourge had the regent brought forth the revelation and judgment of a grand conspiracy. However, when the regent refused to confess, Magister Oblatam had absolutely no evidence or support for his accusations. Oh, please stop embarrassing me. I've lost all my piety again. Idiot. You didn't think you had it in you anymore, and you're not sure how or why, but the simple peasant has captivated you for quite some time. Could this be the remnants of mortal lust or something more? You aren't sure, but tonight you must make a choice. Will you introduce your newest pet to your court at the risk of breaking the masquerade? Or will you do the right thing? I mean, he is beautiful. He is beautiful. No. We're not gonna risk it. It's not worth it. Right, we've returned to Britain. We've grown our herd as well. That should give us some experience. We can herdify more, so let's do that. Our new hermit will join the herd. He has some celerity. Traits. Since leaving home nearly a year ago, I've seen highs and lows, reveled in the winds blowing through my hair, and lamented the rocks in my boots. Okay, we have returned. Oh no, we've become a traveler. We're not back yet. Oh, bloody hell. Take me back home. Traveling long distance for a vampire is a miserable affair, as the sun proves a formidable deterrent. If you try to move by day, you will have to have some very specific and suspicious accommodations. To make sure your resting place stays perfectly sunproof and can only be protected by those minor servants that can actually endure the daylight. If you travel only by night, you are likely to draw even more unwanted attention and need to account for the sleep schedule of those same daylight servants. There isn't an easy solution to that issue though, and as such, travels with a vampire tend to get much lengthier than without one, even with the best preparations made beforehand. Push onwards faster. We need to get back home. We're almost there. We're almost there. Alright, what's this? We get delayed by 7 days, but I get prestige, which we need, so let's do that. Propose an alliance. The Toreadors are really getting on with us. I will accept. I will accept. I can foresee a great uprising of the Tremeres and the Toreadors against the Ventrues. It's not the first time I catch his with a commoner from Bolton fiddling around with some flowers she's been picking along the road. Sometimes, I would swear I even hear him singing overlooking Bolton's holding. It's fine. You can both join. You can both join. Let's go home. And there we go. We are finally back. That was a long time. Let's work off some stress. We are very stressed. We're getting sweaty stench for a year. And I have reduced my stress level. You have located an important book regarding your latest research recently, and luckily it is in possession of Clan Tremere. More precisely, in the private library of one counselor. You could make a formal and quite grueling request for use, or fall back to some good old-fashioned bribery. Even knowledge has a price after all. 100 prestige for learning experience. Gold? I think prestige. Issue a formal request. Surely he will not deny that. He cannot. Liege has won the war against the Irish. Did we get our book? I think so. And you're going to join my herd. Okay. We can herdify more. Right. Let's herdify Adam as well. He's got some sanguine experience for us. So we should be gaining... Yeah, we're gaining a little bit of experience. It's a long process, but it will pay off. Right, I need to prepare a war against you, but I need more gold. Can I build gold? Can I spend gold to make gold? I wonder. Everything needs prestige. I kind of want to upgrade this. No, not this. This, but it costs prestige. Oh, this costs a lot of gold. So I just need 115 prestige for this. We can get out. I earned 290 resonance XP from automatic feeding this year. Okay, nice. Oh, it's only a yearly thing. It's not a monthly thing. Okay, I misunderstood. Right, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there for today, though. My voice is going because we did so much damn reading today. In the next episode, tomorrow, we need to figure out a plan. I can negotiate an alliance with you, my childer. Sure, let's do that. Let's do that before we end here. I think the only way we're gonna conquer is for expanding. What do we want to build? What men-at-arms do you have? A lot. Skirmishers, spearmen, heavy infantry, those three. Don't you counter all of those? No, skirmishers and spearmen. I need something that counters heavy infantry. These do. Gargoyle warriors. So do the sentinels. So do the scouts. So 10, 19, 15, 34. So the sentinels are the best, right? You get 100 gargoyles. I'm gonna recruit gargoyle sentinels. We'll start with false 5 soldiers and reinforce. Oh, but they're so expensive. I think it's worth it. Let's create some of those. I'm gonna recruit 200 of those. And then let's reposition those. Oh, actually, no. These are stronger, right? Yeah, these are stronger. The ghouls. So we got 100 ghouls and we have 200 gargoyle sentinels. Tomorrow's stream, we're gonna work on declaring war against York. How many years left on this? Right, you've already converted. Oh, no, you stopped. So we're gonna try and take the North Riding. That's gonna take 2 months. Oh, we're gonna lose gold for that, though. But that's fine. And with our new allies of Toreador, we're gonna slowly expand. But guys, thank you for watching as always. I will see you tomorrow at around 1 PM UK time.